Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Not Your Average Coach. I'm Corey Jones, and today I wanted to ask you guys a question on whether or not you have ever found yourself in a position to where you wanted to make a change in your life. And this may be a change in your career, your educational path, relationship, but you were afraid to because of the stability that you currently had and were going to give up, or the lack of the stability that the new position or the new venture that you were looking to get into had. I ask this because I see this fear and this requirement for so many people to have what is called stability in whatever it is they're looking to achieve, that it holds us back from actually attempting to pursue it. Now let's use self-employment for example, because I think that is like the number one thing that requires stability in people's minds before they make that leap into pursuing their new career in self-employment. And it's oftentimes what prevents people from chasing their dreams of self-employment, working for themselves and doing what they really truly love and wish to do for the rest of their life. Now, why is this such a killer in making that switch? Well, obviously we all want to feel safe. We want to feel secure, especially the men, and no offense to you ladies, but as men, we feel like we're the providers of the household, that we have a family to take care of. We don't want to come up short or fail and have others, especially the ones we love, be affected by that. So stability is very important to us. And this is coming from somebody who served in the Marines for 10 years. I know what stability is. I was in the Marines for 10 years of my life, straight out of high school. I never really had to do things on my own because I was guaranteed a paycheck. I was guaranteed medical expenses. I just had to be good at what I did. I had to show up on time. I had to not be an asshole. I had to be a good Marine, and I was pretty much guaranteed a paycheck, or so I thought. And that's what this video is about, essentially, is the false perception of what stability actually is. So I think a lot of people look at self-employment as non-stable because you have to generate your own income. It's not guaranteed. But I think that is the sense of the mindset that is where we go wrong. Nothing in life is guaranteed. So I don't care if you're in the Marines, I don't care if you have a good 9-to-5 job, if you live with your family, whatever. Nothing is ever guaranteed. So stability is really what we make of it. Now, when I was in the Marine Corps, one thing I saw a lot were people getting kicked out for some pretty silly reasons. We're talking popping on a drug test one time, getting a DUI, maybe having an altercation at home with their family, something outside of work, really. In the Marine Corps, you can get kicked out for a lot of things that don't even happen on base or within the duties of your Marine Corps job, but you can still be punished for it and ultimately kicked out and sent out with a bad, it's called a discharge, a form of discharge. There's honorable, other than honorable, dishonorable discharge. Basically, it's like a record that sticks with you for the rest of your life almost, and your future employers are gonna see this. So getting kicked out with one of those is actually gonna make it a lot harder to get a job. Why do I bring this up? I bring this up because seeing as how stable the Marine Corps is, it's also extremely easy to lose your position. And not only with getting in trouble or with how you act or present yourself, but with job positions. The needs of the Marines is the number one factor as to why they keep people or release people. So if we're not in war, they're going to be getting rid of Marines, okay? So if you ask me, this is actually the opposite of stability because it is so far out of our control. You can show up and you can be a great Marine, but the Marine Corps can determine one day that they no longer need you. And just like that, you're gone. So if you ask me, that doesn't really seem that stable. You can put great effort in and hope to secure your position in the Marine Corps, but like I said, with the snap of a finger, they can get rid of you. Now let's take like a corporate position. Let's say you're working at freaking Target, right? People would look at that as more stable than self-employment. But Target can fire you because they no longer need employees. Just like with the Marine Corps, if they don't need you, they can get rid of you. Also, Target can go under. Just because Target's a great business does not mean it's invincible. Target can one day go under and you no longer have a job. They can do layoffs. They can get rid of you. To me, that is not necessarily stable either. But let's say you're in either one of these organizations. You're in the military or you're at a corporate position. You're working for somebody. You're a great employee. You're a great Marine. You're a great sales associate at Target. Whatever it is you're doing, you're freaking great at it. You have a great attitude. You have an awesome work ethic. You put forth the effort. So that company essentially would probably want to keep you around. Now, if you think about it, that's what's going to secure your position. That's what's going to secure your employment. That is what stability is the individual effort, what you put forth, the attitude you have, the work ethic you put forth, what you bring to the table is essentially going to create what stability you do have within an organization. So that being said, knowing that the individual is what creates a stability, why can't you do that for yourself? If you want to be self-employed and you have this awesome work ethic and you have a great attitude and you're very personable and charismatic and you have good energy and you bring a lot to the table, don't you think it's safe to say that whatever it is you're providing, as long as it's something of value, is going to have the demand in order to provide, to give you business, to give you money to support your family? You can do it for an organization. Why couldn't you do it for yourself? The one difference is that when you're doing it for yourself, everything is within your control. If something goes wrong, it's your fault. If you're not making money, it's your fault. But if you have a good head on your shoulders, and like I said, you could be a good employee for somebody else, you can likely do it for yourself. It's just that fear of not having the guaranteed. But like I said, nothing at a corporate position or in the military, nothing in life is guaranteed. Stability is within ourselves. We are stability. If you're a good Marine, if you're good at working at Target, if you're good at athlete on a sports team, whatever the fuck the case is, you're gonna be kept around. You're gonna be desired. Same thing goes for doing anything on your own. Doing anything in life. If you bring something to the table, you're essentially creating stability for yourself. So I encourage you, if you want to make a jump into self-employment or really anything in which you kind of doubt the stability that comes along with it, or you kind of fear the lack of stability, ask yourself, look deep within yourself and ask yourself if you are a solid addition to fucking anything you put your hands on. Do you bring value to anything you do in life? Because if you do, there's a good chance that whatever it is you're going after, you're gonna achieve whatever it is you're trying to do. There may be lessons learned the hard way, there may be hiccups, but ultimately stability comes from within you. If you're a good, hard, passionate worker, you're gonna make some shit happen. So stop doubting yourselves. Know that you bring something to the table, you're gonna benefit whoever and wherever you bring that. Do it for yourself if that's what you want. You're gonna have success. You're gonna find success eventually if you carry all those traits within yourself. So don't focus on relying on outside sources, organizations, other people to provide stability for you. It's within you. You can have it anywhere you want it. Stability is not the organization. It's not the Marine Corps. Stability is within you. Hopefully this helps you guys. If you have any more questions on this, feel free to ask me. If you think anybody could benefit from it, comment and tag them or share the video with them. Subscribe to my channel. And until the next video, I'll see you guys then.